Benidorm's campsites are full of scrimpers who want the cheapest prices. Mo and Peggy Levy from Bournemouth have spent the last 16 winters on Camping Villamar, but they've been together much longer.
We've been married now 61 years.
Go on, say what you always say.
If I'd have done a couple of murders, I'd have been free now.
Charming. Mo and Peggy and over 50,000 British pensioners come back to Spain every year for three things.
Cheap food, cheap drinks, and the sun.
And they know a few tricks to get cheap drink even cheaper. Notebooks at the ready. First off, Mo asks for 4 glasses.
One is vodka, one is brandy, one is lemonade, and one is empty.
No ice, please. Means more room for booze.
They're big measures.
They're more than a treble, aren't they?
Yeah.
Mo's brandy is topped up with lemonade, and the vodka is topped up with Coke, but it's still too strong for Peggy, so this is where the extra glass of lemonade and the empty one come in. Mo pours half the vodka and Coke into the empty glass, then tops up each glass with the extra lemonade, leaving Peggy with 2 long drinks for the price of 1. What's left goes into Mo's brandy, waste not, want not, and the cost of this alcoholic alchemy?
£5.40, my love.
Yes, you heard it right, €5.40, about £3.90.
Cheers. Just going down to this place next to the Red Apple to find out what the exchange rate is and change some money if it's good enough. If not, we'll go down to the indoor market.
Mo thinks he's spotted a good deal.
Extra rate for the loyalty card.
We haven't got a loyalty card for here.
That might be a problem then. So it's back to pounding the pavements. Getting the right exchange rate is crucial for the Brits who live here, especially if it involves a large amount.
We change a lot the first month, don't we?
Yeah.
For the rent.
Today is just 1,000 because the rate's not brilliant. The rate 135.50. I get 136.50. Because I come here all the time and I special rate.
They're a couple of euros up, but walked a mile and a half to get it.
Oh, look, they got a chair now. They never used to have a chair here.
Put your feet up, Peggy, while you can. You've got a long walk back. Penny-pinching pensioners Mo and Peggy are heading back to Blighty, just as the super hot summer season starts.
The heat has been terrible this last month, so I'll be glad to get back to cooler weather.
To save a few quid, they always clear out the fridge.
Here we are. Ham and cheese. We do a few rolls for eating when we get to the airport.
And the drinks cabinet, naughty. And to save even more cash, it's hand luggage only. Obvs.
20 kilos.
No, 10. They don't weigh now. Ryanair, EasyJet did.
Glad we got that one sorted. So, taxi to the airport? Of course not. They take the bus. Hurry up, Peggy. So it's goodbye to Benidorm.
Adios.
Bournemouth, here we come. Meet Trevor from Sheffield, a retired decorator turned artist who is defiantly single. Don't get any ideas, ladies.
Well, you know, when I was younger, I was quite a handsome bloke. I didn't realise how good at looking I were. And I got into a lot of problems with women. Very expensive. You get to an age, you say, Trev, you've got one priority and it's painting. I always loved painting, and I always had going back since I was 10.
And the campsite is the ideal place for him to paint.
It's nice here, yeah. And this is a pretty perfect spot, you know. It's a nosy corner. I can tell you what's happening from here to reception. I like to people watch. I like to see how they walk, and, you know, if you think people walk upright, they don't. They walk like that way, and this is Stanley Lowry stuff, isn't it? You know? Yeah. Matchstick men and whatever, yeah.
But it's not just people he paints. Trevor can do anything you want.
I don't think I have any restrictions whatsoever on what I paint. If it's there, I'll paint it. It's like if it moves, paint it, you know.
He'll even do you a Van Gogh if you want.
I do copy a lot of artists' work. I think I can improve Van Gogh's paintings, you know, and it looks just like it. I'm a good copier.
Modest too. Trevor adds to his pension by selling his work, but only if you come to him.
If you go to a market, you have to pay a stall fee, and it's all effort. I don't want that. This has got me into a leisurely way, it suits my mentality. And this one, without a frame, I'd probably sell it for about €45.
These days, he's getting into recycled art, painting on caravan doors, basically.
I find it's a good medium to to work on. And people deliver, you know, when they strip the caravans out, take the doors off.
I bet Van Gogh didn't wait for a door to be dropped off so he could paint, but Trevor's in no rush. Well, he's better than him anyway. Back at Trevor the painter's caravan, he's got no such worries. He's even got something to paint.
Howdy, Trevor.
Hello, Ed.
Do you need any more doors?
Oh, perfect.
He's taking them out, so
Saved me money, that does.
don't know whether you do them. I use canvases, but I don't use the wood in the doors.
Don't you? Oh, it's receptive for paint, it's good. Mona Lisa was painted on wood, of course. Yeah, and it's very, I find it's a good medium to work on. These frames cost probably €40 for the frame itself, you know what I mean? Least I've ever sold for maybe €30. Most I've ever got probably about €100. But that's a lot for a painting out here, you know?
And in return, Eddie gets his very own hand-painted pebble. Turns out they're quite collectible on the site.
Present for you, Mrs. Betty Boop. People have said, yeah, we can always tell Trevor's friends, have a look, see if you've got any pebbles painted on plots. Right? They haven't got one, they've got a friend.
But if you haven't got a door to exchange for a painted pebble, Trevor will take cash.
I do paint a lot of pebbles. I'll have a lot. There's only a South Yorkshireman could paint a pebble and get money for a pebble, you know? Maybe one that size, maybe €12.
In a good week, Trevor can make over £80. In a bad one, nothing. But with a pension to cover his costs, sometimes he just sits back and enjoys his own company. Everyone needs their family around them when things get tough. And one expat in particular has the biggest extended family in Benidorm. 82-year-old Grace Campbell lives on the Arena Blanca campsite. She's adored by one and all.
People look after her, people take care of her and wonder where she is. And in the UK, that doesn't happen now.
But Grace isn't shy in retiring. In fact, she's an outrageous octogenarian. And if there was a prize for the most infectious laugh in Benidorm, there would be only one winner. Grace pays £220 a month rent at the campsite.
Caravan life is the best. This is my patio. It is lovely here. This is my kitchen. I think that's a clock. I like that one. I love cooking with wine. Sometimes I put it in the food. This is my sitting room. That's me when I was young. Would you have fancied me?
Grace lost her husband Mike 18 years ago.
Actually, it's my anniversary today. 60 years and he's not with me. We were married 42 years and I've been on my own for 18. I could do with him round here to do some jobs.
Grace hasn't let her widowhood or old age stop her from having fun. And she has a simple motto in life.
Live, laugh and love.
And she certainly does a lot of laughing. Whether she's playing pool with her mate Tommy, or having fun with her fellow campers, Grace is a live wire.
Everybody has fun when Grace is here.
And she epitomises what Benidorm has given to lots of expats, a new lease of life.
Our philosophy, when you get to our age, yesterday's gone, tomorrow you don't know whether it's going to come, you live for today.
What have you got to do at home? You're an old lady, they call you. You can stay there and do that. And... No. We still want to live. Enjoy life more.
Grace benefits greatly from being here, without a doubt. It wouldn't be the same for her in the UK. You know, she'd wither away. She is the life and soul of any party.
There's only one way to describe Grace. She is amazing Grace.
Welsh pensioners Barry and Barbara Price like a bargain too. They started their new life here after retiring from their jobs at the Caravan Club UK. Caravan life suits them to a T. The climate, the cost, and most of all, the laid-back lifestyle.
Barry's got a saying that he doesn't use four-letter words anymore. He doesn't do work, he doesn't walk a lot, but he does like beer and wine, so they're four-letter words that he does quite like.
You just relax and go with the flow and do exactly the same as the Spanish. Oh, mañana, it'll wait until tomorrow. And of course, tomorrow never comes, so you never end up doing what you were going to do to start with.
For them, it's all about saving labour. Why work up a sweat weeding and mowing when you can hose off your fake plants and hoover your fake lawn? Mr. Bit.
People still smile when I tell them I'm doing this now.
Well, there you go. That's gardening done for a week.
With such a low-maintenance lifestyle, the biggest challenge faced by the Welsh pensioners is filling their balmy Mediterranean days without emptying the bank account.
We're out, we get up in the morning, sun shining. Right, what should we do today?
You give up work and you sort of, isn't it marvellous what we're doing? We got nothing to do and all day to do it in.
The bargain-loving Brits who have made their homes in Benidorm are always on the lookout for cheap days out. And the cheapest you can get are the so-called blanket trips, a free coach trip to the Spanish countryside. For super savers Barry and Barbara, the temptation has often proved too great.
We've been on the blanket trips loads of times, because if you want to see somewhere that's not in Benidorm, then this is the ideal thing. I mean, they go to half a dozen different locations, doesn't cost you anything. And it's supposed to be wine tasting and chocolate tasting. So, I mean, it really is a good bargain. That's his first on. Pick your seat.
That's what's in it for Barry and Barbara, but what's in it for the company who organises the trips? Well, obviously, it's one long sales opportunity. Every stop is a temptation to spend money. But Barry is confident he can resist.
It's like an auction. You keep your hands in your pocket. Don't wave them around, otherwise you'll end up spending money.
At the first location, salesman Lee's ready to sell. Good luck, mate.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Are we all right? Yes. So I'm going to be doing a demonstration for you this morning, quite possibly the best sleeping system on the market today. In order for me to demonstrate this properly to you, one of you lucky people gets to get in bed with me. Who's that going to be?
At least offer to buy them dinner first. Oh, Barry's up for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give Barry a round of applause. Hop on board, sir. That's my side, Barry. Now then, if you do share the bed with a partner, of course you're moving around. Now, I can't see Barry behind me, but I should imagine he's not moving.
No change there, then.
More importantly, the water that I put at the side of his head isn't moving either. If I did this on your steel sprung coil mattress back at home, it'd be soaking wet through.
And probably dialing 999.
Right, well, thank you very much, Barry. Let me ask you to go back to those extremely comfortable chairs over there.
How was it for you, Barry? Is his sales resistance starting to crack?
Lee was very good, very convincing, but got me very close to buying this time, but not quite.
No, it was that grip I had on your hand that stopped you.
Back on the coach tour, Barry and Barbara Price are visiting businesses along the Costa Blanca. So far, the canny pensioners have resisted the urge to spend any money. But the next stop is a local deli with the lure of chocolate and wine.
Oh, here we go.
Now the temptation to spend really starts. Oh, go on then.
Thank you so much.
What's this?
A little something to go with it?
Cheers.
And for dessert?
Honey and nuggets.
Did he just join the back of the queue again?
We'll try the sausage. Oh, there you go.
Spicy.
Very nice.
Nice.
Here, it's all try before you buy. Barry's certainly trying, but is he buying?
Hey, that's not a bad offer.
No.
Bottle of muscatel, bottle of red, and you got 4 of any choice of the chocolate bars.
He's weakening.
The spicy and the plain chorizo. It's about 22, 23 euros worth. But of course you're buying it for 15, which is £12, or just less than £12.
Is the price right?
We'll do that.
We will, it's cheap.
Barry Price, come on down. How did they rate it as a bargain day out?
Been very good, nice. Yeah, I think quarter past 3 in the afternoon, 6 hours. Free trip. Well, so I say free. We've got our little goodie bag, bargain. But no, it's been a very nice day, very good day.
Many thousands of British OAPs have set up camp on the Costa to make the most of a limited income. You can still draw the UK pension here, but it may not amount to much more than £100 a week. Barry and Barbara Price came to Benidorm 7 years ago to make the most of their modest pension pot.
We've got a budget as our income, that's our budget, and how we spend it can vary week to week to week.
It's a completely different concept to being on holiday and living here, and you have to accept that you can't go out every night and enjoying yourself and spending lots of money.
Done this way?
Yeah, it's okay.
Like most Brits, they love a good market, and they're regulars at all the local ones. Here, they home in on the freshest fruit and veg at the lowest prices. But of course, you have to try before you buy.
Have some of them then.
And if you're not sure, try again. The Prices buy all their fruit and veg in bulk.
We spend 10, 12 euros, which is £8 or £9, I suppose, on the fresh veg, and then freeze it, which lasts us a fortnight, so it's about £4.50 a week. I mean, even if we did the same thing in UK, we probably spend £25 to buy the same amount of food. Yep. Benidorm really is the cheapest place in Spain.
You can't eat out anywhere cheaper than in Benidorm.
Nope. I mean, you go from the cheapest Chinese 3-course meal, including half a bottle of wine, for €4.95, and that's £3.50. You can't buy the half bottle of wine in UK for that. It's crazy.
And one couple who've got bargain living down to a T are Camping Villamar's very own bargain hunters.
This is Pauline. I'm Eddie. We've been here about 7 years now. It's large, it's got plenty of swimming pools and that type of thing on, you know, and it's all free, all the pools and everything.
Eddie and Pauline from Middlesbrough live most of the year in Benidorm. Their pitch is directly opposite the bins at Villamar.
They're only, 20 foot away?
Which for many people would be a disaster, but for this resourceful pair, it's a gold mine.
It's surprising the stuff that does come. You get like these things here, people just throw stuff away. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Yeah, come on, no problem.
It's just a long line of unwanted acquisitions for Eddie and Pauline.
That bike was over there. All I've done is adjusted the brakes. There's nothing wrong with it, really.
We got 14 beach towels out of there one day.
Left it.
So
my favourite chair, this one was over there. So I've had to put someone on there because it goes so far back. When I get to sleep on this, like, you can hear me snoring.
Back at Camping Villamar, super scrimpers Eddie and Pauline have decided it's time to head home, but not before another quick trip to the bins.
A bit torn there, but you could just staple that back on. I'll stick that there. My dad died when we were a kid, and there was only my mum, and my mum had 3 jobs. When you're skint and when you come up and you're with nothing, and you've never had nothing, then you just tend to use your money wisely, and you tend to not waste anything. Waste nothing.
Like other swallows, as they're known, Eddie and Pauline leave when Benidorm starts to bake.
Don't come in July and August because it's too hot
for me.
For Pauline, she doesn't like it. And she's had cancer, and she had the operation on her leg, so she hasn't to sit in the sun, what they call a melanoma.
Melanoma.
It might be better for Pauline in their cooler 2-bed semi in Middlesbrough, but they'll miss their foraged and fitted home comforts.
We come inside, come in. This is our kitchen. This unit here was put over there by somebody. This is our room for what we use in the winter. All like these, of course, you can lay back and get your head back and watch the telly in peace. This is our bedroom, and I can get cold by just laying on the bed, and I just switch my fan on with my foot, and I can watch the telly from here, and it's nice and cool.
Eddie loves his fans so much, he's made it a permanent fixture.
Just screw them to the floor and it doesn't move. In the middle of the night, you don't even know, all you feel is a bit of a waft.
Pays to be handy. The spare room is even more fantastic.
When you're laid in bed, you're getting the fan coming backwards and forwards on top of you. And then here we have a corner bath. It's nice and comfortable. I do want to sleep in there. I do. I honestly do. I fall asleep and all I hear is voice shout, "Are you going to get out that bloody bath?"
Seems a shame to leave, especially when you're...
Definitely living the dream.
Wow.
Back at camp in Villamar, and budget-busting bin divers Eddie and Pauline have decided it's time to go.
It's nice up to July, and then it just gets too hot.
At the moment, it's 33 degrees today.
I just sit here and I literally melt. And I think, oh, I just want to go home.
But they even save cash getting ready to leave. Despite Craig offering a cleaning service, Eddie's doing it himself.
He charges about €30. But when you've been working hard for your money all your life, you're not going to be ready paying somebody else to do simple jobs like this. And if you're doing it, say, 3 times a year, that's €90, you know, it's all money.
And they know by packing up properly, they can save even more.
I'm going to get all of this lot taken down, all the chairs put away, and then put the curtains on the windows to protect it from the sun. The sun will rot anything and everything over here.
Yeah.
You can see on this cable here, look at that. That's been in the sun, so it's just rotten. Look at the colour of that.
So the colour fades. I'll have to make a new one next year.
Make or mend, it's another way to keep the costs down. And just before they leave...
we're going to have a last tip before we go.
Yeah.
Well, it's time to make the most of the facilities they've paid for.
I found a penny.
You give it to a friend, and you get good luck all day long.
It might only be a drop in the ocean, but it all counts. And with their bags packed and weighed...
$9.97.
So they don't get any extra baggage fees. Eddie and Pauline are off. I'm surprised they haven't made their own sarnies. When most people retire, they don't usually think, I know, let's live in a caravan. But in Benidorm, it's pretty much the norm.
The best thing about living on a caravan site as opposed to a flat is the companionship and the friendship of the local people around you.
Across the 10 major campsites, thousands of pensioners who've left Blighty turn their portable palatial pads into permanently parked paradises.
It's brilliant. All you do really is sleep in your caravan. You just live outside and eat in the bath. And it's so cheap. It's brilliant.
Does sound brilliant. And the latest to take on the challenge are retired nurse Joy and her pipe-smoking ex-trucker hubby, Martin.
Martin and I, character-wise, are like chalk and cheese. He wears the trousers.
I do?
Well, I'm the boss. He never stops talking, and I'm fairly quiet.
Really? He's not said a thing yet, Joy.
About 18 months ago, we decided to sell the house. And we said, let's buy a caravan, because with a caravan, you can go and live where you want to live. It was about £12,500. We lived in it just over a year in Worcestershire, and then we decided, let's go to Spain.
It's becoming more and more expensive to live in Britain. It's a lot cheaper to live in Spain. You save a fortune on gas and electric because of what we're sat in, and you can live for a lot less.
After 3 months in northern Spain, living on just £100 a month, yes, you heard right, 100 a month, these two roamers have driven for 8 hours to see if the Benidorm hype lives up to the reality. If so, it could be their new home. First impressions are good.
Magnificent skyline.
I can imagine Manhattan's like that, isn't it? Great skyscrapers.
Yeah, sort of.
Oh, I'm all right. I found the sex club. 24 hours and all.
Maybe not. Martin and Joy's Benidorm trial period is starting at the aptly named Camping Benidorm.
I'm hoping it's just a normal, nice place.
With a nice pitch. Really excited. Just want to get there now.
Oh, yeah.
Camping
Oh, yeah.
Benidorm,
That's
right.
why I'm turning right, yeah.
It was only 500 metres. Come on, 500 metres.
I think she's excited.
Oh, absolutely excited. Woo.
Told you.
Oh, God, I can't believe we're here. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely.
Add one to my handbag.
I will.
Yes, very funny.
But on arrival, there is a rather fundamental problem.
I think the caravan is so big.
Yeah.
The caravan's too large, too big.
Oh, not the best start.
He just said it might be too big to put it on a plot because the plots aren't big enough. So, I don't know where that will lead us.
Could their Benidorm dream be turning into a Costa catastrophe? Over at Camping Benidorm, Joy and Martin's new dream life is hanging in the balance. They've prepaid the deposit, but the caravan seems too big for the available plots.
I'll get it in somewhere, believe me.
We are looking for a big pitch.
Yeah.
This site is over 90% full, so day manager Tiki's options are limited.
Possible. One of them.
No, that's really small.
Have we got anything else, Jack? Any other places? All these?
Yeah.
All right, and see. Can we have a walk down?
Yeah.
Joy, let's have a walk down here and see what's what. These things are sent to try us.
I don't want to be tried.
There's not a lot bothers me in that sense,
It does me.
It does Joy. Joy flusters about these things.
I'm very sensitive.
It's more important to me to park up, You see, to me, tomorrow.
Are you going measuring it? It's going to measure the
He
part.
can measure it all he wants, but it's going on there tonight. Joy, it's losing a sense of humour now.
I'm now deflated. I am. I'll be honest with you.
Martin and Joy's Benidorm dream is now in the hands of the trundle wheel of truth. And its verdict is good news.
I think it's good for you.
I'll drive it down.
Oh, that one.
It's like buses. No spots, then two come along at once.
I feel better. I never feel good until it's all parked up, electric's plugged in, and the legs are down, and we're okay.
Yeah, poco. You finish working.
Yeah, no more work.
Yeah.
Martin, you haven't got time to talk. Come on.
Yeah, hurry up and get the van on the plot, Martin. And their new friendly neighbours are already out to help. Yeah, keep it coming. Right hand down. Back to me. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa.
We're going to just push it in place now. It's a bit too tight to reverse. I think it's part and parcel of being on a campsite to help people with camping life.
That's what it is. Exactly what it is.
Yes.
Like I say, you wouldn't get this in suburbia, would you?
Well, you wouldn't get a Brit, 3 Spaniards and a Frenchman helping you for sure.
Hey! Bobby!
That'll do it, lovely.
Van on, new neighbour Nick does the decent British thing.
Oh, I can hear the sound of the kettle. Oh, thank you for this.
Oh, it's a pleasure, sweetheart.
I'm all right now.
Once
I
she's
am.
had some nose
I'm
bag
okay.
and a sit down and
It's just really
once they're going to
good of you
survey
to-
the downer, she'll be
honestly.
all right,
After a traumatic first day, new campsite arrivals, Joy and Martin's 3-month camping Benidorm trial is off to a good start.
We love it.
Love it. It feels like we've been here about a year, doesn't it? I'm finding a spirit here that died in Britain 25
Yeah.
years ago.
Absolutely. It's like one big happy family.
Sometimes you have to wonder, do
No.
I live here or when do I go back to Britain? When do I start preparing to go back?
These supreme bargain Brits are even managing to keep to their £100 a month budget. But it's not just cheap living, Joy is a wonder at making savings.
Obviously, we're on a tight budget. I thought, what am I using a lot of? Right, I'm using a lot of facial wipes. These were €1 for 15. These are my own make. Now, these are just made with a good quality kitchen roll and baby lotion, and then you can put what oil you want. And I've made 30 of these for 38 cents.
Cash back? Pay attention, scrimpers. More bargain intel on the way.
And another thing I do, it's a bit of a tip, everybody. If somebody's leaving, always go and check on their site. A couple of days ago, somebody had left barbecue coals, box of tissues, washing line for Martin, and 4 cents. So that was a good bargain day, that was.
And there's even more bargains to be had. There's a flea market on site today.
And I'm just looking for books, but I can't see any books.
I've never been good with electrical things. Hello?
Martin, focus. Those bargains won't find themselves.
There's a cheeky little number.
Hey, you could do with some more shorts, couldn't you?
size 14.
The women's.
Oh, right.
Women's.
I don't think anybody in Spain will bother.
Oh, Martin.
€1.
For all these, €1, that's great. Yeah, I'll have them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What size are they?
I don't know, but no doubt I'll grow into them in time.
Medium. Yep.
Oh, how do you cope, Joy?
They're your size, 36, so have them.
Right.
You having all them?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. Turning out brilliant for Martin because, you know, as you see, he's not the most best dressed person on the planet.
I'm not.
No.
Charming.
He's very fussy when it comes to shorts because he likes lots of pockets, but absolutely brilliant. I'm really pleased with that.
The current rate, 80 pence each.
3 pair for €3. I mean, it's just amazing. Made our day, hasn't it, that? Martin always says, why spend a thick penny when you can spend a thin one?
I have no idea what that means. After almost 3 months living on a £100 a month budget at Camp in Benidorm, it's decision day for Joy and Martin. Do they stay or do they go back to northern Spain?
We're going to go back up and stay on the campsite that we were on originally. We're going to look for land. If it's not what we want, then we'll move on again. And that's the joy of having a caravan. You can go where you want, when you want.
So what went wrong for these ultimate bargain Brits?
Benidorm is the Chelsea of Spain.
Chelsea?
It's beautiful, it's got all the fulfilment, young or old.
I mean, we've absolutely loved it here. And you might be thinking, well, why are you moving on? The main reason is we love a bargain.
Come on, this full English is for less than £4 and the beer's practically free. What's so expensive?
A bottle of mouthwash in a nearby supermarket, $1.49. The same bottle of mouthwash in northern Spain, 79 cents.
That's me told. Time to pack the van and scram.
We've been to Benidorm, we've tasted it, we've sampled it, we loved it. It doesn't suit our needs.
So the most bargainist of bargain Brits head north for cheaper living and, most importantly, cheaper mouthwash. Adios amigos and good luck. After almost 3 months living on a £100 a month budget at Camp in Benidorm, it's decision day for Joy and Martin. Do they stay or do they go back to northern Spain?
We're going to go back up and stay on the campsite that we were on originally. We're going to look for land. If it's not what we want, then we'll move on again. And that's the joy of having a caravan. You can go where you want, when you want.
So what went wrong for these ultimate bargain Brits?
Benidorm is the Chelsea of Spain.
Chelsea?
It's beautiful, it's got all the fulfilment, young or old.
I mean, we've absolutely loved it here. And you might be thinking, well, why are you moving on? The main reason is we love a bargain.
Come on, this full English is for less than £4 and the beer's practically free. What's so expensive?
A bottle of mouthwash in a nearby supermarket, $1.49. The same bottle of mouthwash in northern Spain, 79 cents.
That's me told. Time to pack the van and scram.
We've been to Benidorm, we've tasted it, we've sampled it, we loved it. It doesn't suit our needs.
So the most bargainist of bargain Brits head north for cheaper living and, most importantly, cheaper mouthwash. Adios amigos and good luck.
My rent here is like £80 a week. Back home, I'm paying £80 a week for a council house. I left my council house, came here, so that's me, happy as Larry.
Paradise, it's here. This is it. Hopefully, I'll pop my clogs here, you know.
For many campers, their caravan is their pride and joy.
Welcome to my little abode in Spain. My little kitchen, everything you need on hand.
This is our living room area.
It looks sensational, if that's okay to say.
We've got a nice double bed there. Yeah, when the caravan's rocking.
We have the fridge, freezer and things here. And this is storage at the bottom here, where it lifts up.
And we've got our flushing loo. A lot of the caravans don't have a flushing loo, but I couldn't stand not having one.
With hot and cold running water. Yeah, I'm terribly comfortable.
No self-respecting caravan is complete without a whopping TV.
40-inch television. So it's like going to the pictures.
And satellite receivers are a common sight. 75-year-old Ted Hill might not have the biggest telly.
28 inches, I don't know.
But he's the undisputed king of the dishes.
2.4 metres the size, solid aluminium. It's one of the biggest standard dishes made, I believe.
The supersized dish dishes up over 200 channels.
You get everything you get on an English satellite dish.
And it's not just Ted who's benefiting. In the Nerve Centre, aka Ted's Shed, 18 other residents on the site are also wired up and watching away.
That is our control panel. Now, don't let anyone go in there that I don't trust.
Ted makes a bit of dough from his dish, but not a lot.
I charge €10 a year per person.
That works out at 75 pence a month for 200 channels. Now that's what you call cheap TV. But Ted's not just the go-to man for TV treats. He's also the Mr. Fix-It of the campsite.
If I can help anybody out, then I will do. I don't go to anything, me.
Expat Maria has a problem with her internet, and Ted's had an SOS.
Oh, he's lovely, Ted. People like Ted are kind of a bonus to living on the campsites, really, because he'll help you out any given time.
Hi, John. You going to church tonight? Happy hour, we call it church.
9 times out of 10, he'll fix the problem. Not for monetary gain at all. If you buy him a pint, he's more than happy.
Hi, Maria. What have you written this time, dear? Oh, I can see the problem. It's, yeah.
It's got a flop on.
You said that, Maria, I didn't. Yeah. We need a screwdriver.
A quick fiddle, and the little fella's standing proud once again.
Thank you very much, Ted. Job well done.
Another job out of the way, another job out of the way. I'll cross it off my list, how's that?
Good deed done, it's time for church.
Sorry I'm late, I've been busy.
All right.
All right.
Ted, Maria's got you a pint.
Oh, thank you, Maria. I don't want money or anything like that. Money's no interest to me. If people want to put me a pint behind the bar, that's the currency of the site, is a bottle of wine or a pint behind the bar, you know. All the best, Maria. Thank you very much. Cheers.
There are lots of campsites dotted around Benidorm, many filled with retired British expats with time on their hands. And it's fair to say 1 or 2 of them like the odd bevy.
I do like a party, yes, and I do like a drink.
You're sitting just having a drink, and next thing your neighbour or somebody else would come on round to my place, we're having a drink.
We wouldn't drink like we're drinking here at all, back home. No.
At Armanello campsite, one expat gets through more bottles than most, but he doesn't drink them, he turns them into art.
I'm the windspinner man.
Meet Anthony, otherwise known as Mr. Plastic Fantastic.
Right, this is my awning, and these are all the wind spinners that I've made. Different types. As you can see here, I have the blue bottle with the dolphins. I thought blue, the sea. OK, something different.
A few years ago, something happened to 73-year-old Anthony that was to unleash a creative storm.
One morning, I happened to notice something glinting in a tree, and it was a plastic bottle, spinning. A lady came out of the caravan, "Can I help you?" And she was a Dutch lady. And she explained that back in Holland, they put designs on the bottle, then they cut the bottle and make it so that it will spin in the wind. And had a go, and about 10 or a dozen plastic bottles later, I managed to get one that worked.
The wind spinner man had arrived.
These are a couple of my spinners, and the wind causes them to spin.
Anthony blew into Armanello 9 years ago, and he's had the wind in his sails ever since.
Coming to Benidorm has been a life-changing experience. I can honestly say, in my whole life, I don't think I can remember being within such a nice community. It is such a different life. And quite frankly, to me, Benidorm is ace. I then bend it out, and there is the butterfly in its prime position. As I start to colour the inside, the whole colour of the wing begins to deepen.
The only cost to Anthony is the ink in his refillable markers.
20, 25 euros will probably last me 5-6 months, and then I have to replenish them again. I'm certainly doing my bit towards waste recycling because I turned the bottle into an artefact that is pleasing.
Pleasing and popular. Anthony's wind spinners have gone global.
I have possibly around 300, 350 of these items that people have taken around the world.
But he hasn't cashed in on his creations.
I've never charged more than a couple of euros, and that's just to cover the cost of the ink if anybody wants one. I'm not there to make any money out of it at all. If I can produce something that somebody takes pleasure in, I get a lot of satisfaction from being able to do that. It's all good fun. It's all good fun.
Well, I don't think we'd have got a garden like this at Skegness, do you?
No.
66-year-old retired cleaner Anne Harland and her husband, 58-year-old Mark from North Lincolnshire, were counting down the days until he no longer had to go to work at the steel rod factory.
When we all said when we were retired, I would buy a caravan for us to use, and I was going to buy one in Skegness. And we found out about all these caravan sites here.
And it was on Benidorm's Camping Benisol that the couple found Skeggy in the sun.
I liked it as soon as I saw it. I'm a first impressions person, and if I see something straight away, I think like that or other way, no, don't like that.
As a Scorpio, I'm always sceptical.
But the stars aligned and the couple got this caravan. What's more, they got it for a bargain.
They thought they was asking for £13,500, but up the office it was €13,500. So that was a £2,000 bargain. Plus, they left everything in there.
She even left the knives and forks and the plates and the cups.
Anne and Mark plan to split their time between their bungalow in Blighty and their new home.
As children, we did caravanning, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We used
Somewhere called Mablethorpe.
Just go to Mablethorpe at Golden Sands when I was about 4 or 5.
Not together, we didn't know each other then.
Thanks for clearing that up.
From the frontier, you've never guessed there was a caravan on the back. No. They're marvellous.
They are. Go on then, show us around.
Right, this is our patio. It's nice and enclosed, if you notice. We can sit and eat out without everybody staring at us. Hello.
Hiya, how are you?
This is the kitchen. Quite small and compact, but hey, you're in a caravan, you don't expect a great big place. We inherited a lot of the mugs, Mark likes glass mugs, these type. To me, a mug's a mug.
Me too, Anne.
Now these are for the mozzies and what have you. We inherited the leather sofas.
2 lots of sofas.
This seats, what, 2 people and a small person maybe. These table and chairs.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I sit there, Mark's here because he's a left-hander and I'm a right-hander.
If we sat opposite, we'd be bashing elbows if we're trying to eat.
So we have trouble on the plane, don't we?
Since landing here, Anne and Mark have embraced Spanish life. Well, Anne has.
We have a siesta in the afternoon, don't we? Always
Sometimes,
do.
Yeah.
Well, I do, even if you don't. That's the Spanish way. I've done it for years anyway, even in England. I have a siesta. Doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't, Anne.
Another television here with the usual channels.
So that when it clashes about what I want to watch and what she wants to watch, we just separate to different rooms.
I like the Benidorm programme. I think it's beautiful to be here in Benidorm watching it on the television. I love it. You don't like it. I do.
Best decision we made, isn't it?
Yeah. Better than Skegness.
Apart from marrying you, of course.
Hey, marrying me.
Yes.
Better than Skegness. We'd be sat there with the rain running down the windows thinking, why are we here? Let's go home.
I'm sure it's sunny in Skegness sometimes. And Anne and Mark aren't the only ones settled into their new home in the sun. And over on Camping Benisol, there are a couple of campers who are over the moon.
Go on then, off with your dad. Come on, this way.
Anne and Mark Harland adopted Flora the dog from Linda Jean's dog rescue charity after falling for her when they volunteered to do some dog walking.
Hello. Was that good? Was that good? And do you want a drink?
2 days after meeting her, Anne and Mark adopted Flora and brought her home.
I'd like to call her Marge.
Marge, can you imagine it?
Yeah. But we're not going to, no.
No, Flora. Flora.
Flora has been with Anne and Mark just 4 days.
I'm so tempted to paint them. So tempted. They give you nice little pink nails. What do you think? Would you like that?
She thinks you're barking mad, Anne.
She's frightened, isn't she?
Yeah, because we don't know what actually happened to her.
And she'll not tell us. It's a pity. I mean, you know, these poor dogs. It's so sad. You know, something's happened. It's imprinted on them.
Don't tell Linda about your treat.
We don't know what made her like that. So timid. But we're trying to slowly bring her back into the big world.
Anne and Mark aren't just helping Flora, she's helping them after losing their dog Louis to cancer 2 weeks ago.
Absolutely devastating when we lost him.
Yeah, we had a big void to fill up, didn't we, Duck?
Cried. It's that gap of not having a little person being there, you know. Oh, I'm going to be loving it, absolutely loving it.
She's going to be spoiled to bits.
Yes, absolutely loving it.
I reckon Flora's going to be loving it too. It's late afternoon in the heart of Benidorm, and whilst the Spanish are snoozing and the British are boozing, bargain blingers Phil and Jackie are choosing what to wear tonight.
So if Phil's got his Jella outfit on, I've got the matching outfit as well. And you've got these smoky jackets, haven't you? They're really nice.
That was somebody's Cliff Richard outfit, That's Freddie Mercury.
So I got that one.
Subtle difference, that's Freddie Mercury.
I bought that in Benidorm this week.
We love pink.
It catches people's eye.
A man and a woman walking down the street wouldn't be wearing that.
Yeah.
We have even got a pair of basis rollers boots.
Shang-a-lang.
So here we go, the big reveal. If you had nuclear pink, well done.
We've got a new pink waistcoat on we got today, in the charity shop. Jackie's got her charity shop outfit on.
Yes, this is it.
The plan for tonight is we're going to the Palladium, so we're heading off now to get a good seat.
For the last 15 years or so, Phil and Jackie have spent 16 weeks a year here, stepping out in style. And they've built up quite the local following.
We're known around Benidorm as Mr and Mrs Suits. One of the big comedians, he always calls the King and Queen of Benidorm. And we're also known as the Posh and Becks of Benidorm.
And you can see why.
Of course you can.
Oh yeah, certainly.
When you walk down the street, just a man and a woman in the same outfits, it's just nobody else does it. It's just unique.
Oh, you want a photo? You make people smile and it gets people talking to you. So you just make loads of friends just because of this.
Yeah, because of this. It's something so simple as dressing up.
He's about the only people that stand out more than me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I could do with that.
It suits you.
People think we are singers.
Yeah, so many people think we're appearing tonight.
Yeah.
But no, it's just, I wish I could sing, I wish I could tell jokes, but we can't.
We can just dress up.
We can just dress up, that's it, that's all we do.
Yeah, come on.
An hour of pedestrian papping later, they've arrived. Best seats in the house, free. 2 drinks, £4.
If you'd like to make a little donation tonight, Phil, would you?
Yes, I'll go round, yes, no problem.
Oops.
Hold it for me there.
Hold it for a man in a pink suit.
The honour of collecting for Benidorm's biggest star, Levi G's charity. Priceless. The bargain blinging Brits have struck again.
Right, this is what we're all about. Coming to Benidorm, having fun, bargain clothes.
Having a fabulous night at the Palladium.
Fabulous hikes, all free. Yeah. Fantastic, we love it. Yeah. Thanks for a fabulous show again. Brilliant, marvellous. Bye.
Benidorm's 10 campsites are full of Brits who've sold up to live the sunshine dream in a portable paradise for all sorts of different reasons.
It is so friendly and it's the old type of neighbours.
You can cook outside, you can eat outside, you can sit outside all day in the sun if you want to.
And everybody's one happy family because everybody helps everybody.
And one of the most recent members of the expat Brit Brigade is retired computer engineer Stan Gregory from Manchester.
Came in September 2014 when we saw a little advert for a caravan for £800. We thought,
It's only the price of a holiday, really. We thought we'll give it a try.
And 3 years later, he's upgraded to a bigger and better caravan, and he's here to stay.
When you hear it, people are so friendly, and it's just cheap as well. You can live here fairly reasonably. Once you've paid your rent on the caravan, that's it then.
With his pension to cover the bills, Stan has come up with a way of making a few extra quid for luxuries.
These are my metal detectors. Got two here. That's a cheaper version. This is the one I use most of. This is called an XP, a wireless detector. Even the headphones we have are wireless.
Very fancy.
During the week, I spend about 2 or 3 nights going down to the beach, metal detecting. OK, that's it, and off we go.
Stan's main hunting ground is Levante Beach because it's rammed with bronzing, boozing Brits.
Those are beer cans. Got quite a lot of drunkards. Just laid out, they just flake out after they've had a few beers. And that was it, it falls out the pockets. What they call pocket spill, really, you know. But that's where you get little clumps of coins.
Don't get too excited and start Googling metal detectors and cheap flights. The pocket spill isn't exactly life-changing.
We all say we've got to find a fortune, but not really. Just find a few odd coins, and it helps us pay the bills at the end of the week, or buy a beer. Most of us found is about €13. I've even found an iPhone, which we tried to find the owner of for. Found credit cards, sunglasses, dinky toys.
This evening, Stan set himself a target of €10.
That, I think, is a bottle top or a ring pull. There we are, a ring pull. Oh, let me look it. Bottle top now. No, we're not doing very well at all today. We usually find something by now. It's disheartening sometimes, but you just keep on going. But I say, it's nice and out in the sun.
Yeah, Stan. Yeah. But 20 minutes later, he's buzzing again. What do we think? Ring pull, bottle top, or coins?
Bottle top. Whole bottle tops today.
Yeah, I went for that too. Never mind.
Might be our first coin. It is our first coin.
Da, 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 at last.
5 cents.
It's not a lot, but it's a start. Surely Stan's luck is on the turn.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Sounds like a big coin. Oh, bottle top.
Oh, for sake.
Yeah. Oh, 2 ring pulls. Good collection tonight.
This is doing my head in.
I've not found any money tonight on the beach, but sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And you're here for the evening in the glorious Benidorm in the sun.
And that view costs nothing, so that 5 cents is safe. For millions of us Brits, working hard, then retiring and lying on a beach in the Spanish sun is what it's all about.
We dream about moving here every day. We think it'd be like paradise if we could live here full time.
See? And like thousands of other Brits, married couple Joe, a former factory foreman, and Jan, who worked as a florist at Harrods, finished work and headed out here 20 years ago.
46 years we've been married. But I've known him since I was 17. It's a bloody lifetime, isn't it?
50 years.
You get less for killing someone.
Not allowed to say bloody, darling. We came out when we were 48, hoping to retire, relax, away from the maddening crowd, as they say. Make the most of it when we could, rather than leave it till the last minute.
But 20 years on, their dream of a quiet retirement has changed quite a bit. Joe and Jan came to a country overrun with pooches.
And that's how the animal rescue started. When we started seeing how many abandoned little souls there are. And what can I say, it's just they're taking over, you know, but it's what we love to do.
The couple set up a rescue charity 12 years ago. And now have to raise about €60,000 a year, mostly donated by kind-hearted Brits.
Our vet bill is roughly between €3,000 and €4,000 every month. That's every single month.
Since starting the rescue, Joe and Jan have saved hundreds of dogs. But there are always more needing help, and currently they're squeezed in with 18 furry friends.
Well, not that there was much of a love life, but there ain't none now,
There's
is there?
none now. I sleep in here, that is the dog's bed, and Joe sleeps over there with his batch of dogs.
I have 6 to 7 dogs with me. There used to be a lovely swimming pool. We hardly ever fill it up now. We used to have a lot of puppies, and I mean falling in, and no matter what barrier you put, the big dogs also jump in.
And this, believe it or not, is our guest toilet. As you can see, it holds all the dog food.
Despite the villa invasion and the 100-hour weeks, Joe and Jan wouldn't have it any other way.
When you get really down and you think to yourself, God, that's it, I've really bloody had it, I'm gonna... right? And everything's got to go. Then a little soul comes. And you think to yourself, okay.
One more.
One more, okay. This is Johnny Lonnie Donegan. It's a long name for a little dog, but he likes it and I like it, so that's his name. He's been so badly beaten that he's a little bit mentally not quite right. Not the full half a crown, as we'd say. He has a dislocated back leg. He's also been cut very badly across his back. The scar is still there. I don't know why it all went wrong for this little dog, but it did. But he's...
It's 5:30 a.m. and on a residential park 60 kilometres from the coast, someone is stirring. Spain is the retirement destination of choice for expat Brits, with over 120,000 over 65s living in the country. And one of them is 70 years young Leeds lass Sass Holmes. And today she's on her way to set up a market stall in the car park of the hotel just up the road.
I'm the market superintendent, if that's what you want to call it. I organise where all the stalls go, and then at 11 o'clock I go round and collect all the rents. Sometimes they grumble and sometimes they've had a good day and they don't grumble, so...
It might be the crack of dawn, but traders are already arriving and setting up their stalls.
The market brings the community on the park together. It's nearly all British traders, but we do have Spanish traders. I've got my own stall here. I sell lots and lots of shoes. They're all glittery and all the people, all the ladies love them. Right, Julie? Morning, love. It's a reasonably priced stall for people that not got a lot of money. I go and buy the shoes from a wholesaler down in Malaga, then I bring them back and sell them. It's just extra, it supplements my pensions. I've got a leak on my car and it'll go towards the mending of the leak on my car. So, it all comes in handy.
Sass earns a small commission for running the market, usually between 20 and 30 euros.
It's an extra little income that I've got. Now, the regular market stall holders, they have their own pitches. Same place, John. Same place as last week. But then we get people coming onto the market that have never been before, so I have to arrange for where they should go. Can you go between those two trees there? This tree and that tree, yes?
Stall holders pay different amounts for their pitches.
The bigger you go is the larger the price. It runs to 10 euros, 15 euros or 20 euros.
Originally from Leeds, Sass moved out to Spain with her husband Rob 16 years ago when she retired.
All my working life, I was a police officer. I wasn't in any specialised CID. I was just PC plod.
Sadly, after 32 years of marriage, Rob passed away with cancer 3 years ago.
There's no time limit on grief. And I miss him greatly. I loved him very, very much. And I miss him every day, every day. But it's part of life, I suppose. Sorry.
But despite now being on her own, Sass won't be returning to the UK anytime soon.
Friends and neighbours asked me if I were going back to Britain when he died. And I said, no, I don't want Britain. I want to stay here because it was Rob and I's dream. I do like Spain. I like the culture. I obviously like the weather. And I wouldn't want to go back at all, ever.
Sass is helped on the stall by her friend Julie, and the pair are hoping for another decent week.
We did maybe 10 to 15 pairs last week, but 20 pairs this week would be absolutely great.
All that's left is to pop up a gazebo.
One gazebo.
And put up the sign. Sorted. Well, almost.
Wait for the customers. Come on, come, come, come.